So I'm doing scrolling my bookmarks on Twitter. Then I came across this post that I just saved. And I meant to talk about it like days ago, or I think like a day or two ago. But now that we're here, let's talk about it. So it's asking who's the worst father, Omni Man or Ozai? And I ain't gonna lie, I chose the fuck out of Ozai. Because I don't care what no one says. If you give Ozai the opportunity to really do some real damage to his kids or to Zuko, I promise you, he would not hesitate to put Zuko in the fucking dirt. And I just want to say thank you to all the 78% of people that have a fucking brain. Now, for the 22%, I ain't gonna lie, y'all some fucking idiots. Because if you really think that Omni Man is the worst father compared to Ozai just because he beat the fuck out of his son, understand, Ozai did the same thing, if not worse, to his son. Now, granted, they're both not really good dads, but Omni Man at least waited 17 years. You know what I'm saying? Zuko was a fucking child. I think was like what, 11? When he got his face burned? Yeah, no, fuck that. Matter of fact, scratch that. He was 13, which is really no better because that's still a minor. And I'm just like, yo, you out here beating the fuck out of your son. You challenge your 13-year-old son to an Agni Kai. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then you have his dad, who was in his fucking 30s, challenging his 13-year-old son to an Agni Kai. You are bugging, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is crazy. Listen, all I'm saying is, I know that Zuko went through a whole redemption arc, and I know he's gotten way stronger than he originally was since the beginning of the series. But let's not forget, Ozai is still 10 times, 100 times stronger than his own son, than his own daughter. You mean to tell me in this scene, Ozai could not pack this man up? I ain't gonna lie, OG. That shit was rigged. I get it. Plot armor and shit, and Zuko was not meant to fight his father. But right here, I ain't gonna lie. Zuko would have lost his life if Ozai did not have like this whole plot armor against him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like that shit, it would have been raps. It would have been raps for him. So if you're still convinced that Omni-Man is the worst father compared to Ozai, I'm gonna say this right here. Omni-Man, for 17 years, loved Mark. He loves his son, right? Even after beating the fuck out of him, he still loves his son. Because he knows what he did was wrong. Ozai has no love for his kids. At all. Zero. If they were to lose their life, he wouldn't care. He didn't care about his nephew dying in war. And his brother is grieving his son's death. Ozai did not give a fuck.